Good morning and welcome to my spiritual morning routine. Every morning after I take my shower, brush my teeth, moisturize, I love to come out into my living room. Now, to be quite honest with you, I don't find much reason to put clothes on until I leave the house. So ideally I would be naked, but for the sake of the video, we have on jammies. I set the mood with the incense of my choice and my current favorite pumpkin candle with the fall season among us. Usually my kitty is lingering somewhere around me and I can't help but to give her some kisses. Now I usually like to decide between sage or Palo Santo. Honestly, I wake up with intense anxiety. I typically physically feel it in my chest and in my stomach. So on the days when that's a little more prevalent, I love to use sage. Otherwise, Palo Santos makes a perfect alternative. If I want something a little lighter, it's not as strong. In other words, I do believe that sage can also burn positive energy. So if I'm feeling great, then there's no need for it. So in doing so, I like to focus on the areas where I feel the most physical anxieties. So as I stated, in my chest, my stomach, and I just really try to relax and take deep breaths. Unfortunately, the way that I feel waking up sometimes can make it very difficult to have a productive or positive mindset. So I'm very grateful for this step because it just feels cleansing, like we're starting on a new slate, and it's a great positive start. I'm happy about it. Next up is my absolutely favorite part, and it's when I sit down and I talk to God. Higher power, source, Allah, whatever it means to you. I start by asking, and I use this term lightly, the man upstairs, how he's doing today, how's everything. I'll take a moment to share what I have gratitude for and thank God. I may share my desires, pray for my loved ones, my mother, my father, my aunts and uncles, my loved ones who have passed, and even my future husband. Typically at this part I get quite emotional, as you can see. I even debated whether I should add this part or not, but it's genuine and it's truly how I usually start my days. Not to be mistaken with, it's never quite a sad cry, always healing and uplifting, and I usually feel much better. After this, I feel so good. If nothing else, I make sure to at least get in my prayer. By now, I've reached a pretty meditative state. I put on a 10-minute meditation song. It's the same one I use every day. This works best for me because I know when the music stops, it's time to stop meditating. This specific day, my meditation went by so quickly, I was shocked, and that's the reaction that you are currently witnessing. My precious Mumu was actually sitting right there between my lap the whole time, meditating right along with me. Now at this point with all my practices, I typically feel so much better, but if not, this will usually definitely do the trick. And it's my journaling. I have several journals. First is my financial scripting journal. This is basically where I write repeatedly. I am so happy and grateful now that large sums of money come to me as I gain blank. Shout out to Jake Ducey. He's the YouTube creator I got this from. I'll put the link down below because it totally works. My current income is what I started scripting. I've managed to double my income in less than a year, and I don't believe it's any coincidence. So shout out to Jake. I really appreciate it. It's honestly changed my life. In addition to that, I have my affirmation journal where I write 20 things that I am, that I wish to be. And I also have my gratitude journal where I write 10 things that I am absolutely grateful for. The purple journal is my planner, and that's really where I go over and review all my goals on a micro and macro scale. It really helps me keep track of my progress. And as you can see, my little Moonbeam, my kitten, her name is Moon, she loves to participate. I just thought I'd show you a little bit of what it looks like writing affirmations and positive words every day. So now that I'm all good, feeling great, my anxiety is gone basically, I cook myself a breakfast. I feel like this is super sweet, super romantic, and I make my favorite, which is eggs and some type of meat. And a lot of times I'll make pancakes, but not today. I like to make veggies on the side with my eggs, and that's what I'm preparing right now. And I thought I'd just add a couple snippets of me preparing my breakfast. Breakfast is now served and it's time to eat. So in the morning when I eat, I really try to do so slowly and mindfully, savoring the flavors that I'm experiencing and really being grateful for all the fruits and vegetables and animals that have sacrificed their lives for me. I know it sounds crazy, but it's actually not. I'm typically a fast eater, so I've been working a lot on being mindful and really just slowing down and enjoying my food instead of scarfing it down. At the root of it all, that's my main goal. That's what I'm trying to achieve in the mornings. I'm naturally a very anxiety-induced person. So this is my way of reminding myself my head and my feet should be in the same place and really taking it slow, taking my time, feeling the sensations of the day. Rather than focusing on the future or worrying about what's next, it's what I pay myself so I can be better for myself and others. Thank you so much for coming in and joining me. And if you haven't already, please stick around and subscribe. Thank you. See you next time.